Seems kind of crazy. I might have to go back and rewatch the VOD we uploaded it since I missed some of the stream. Oh, look, I am angry. I have hate in my heart, for how that ended. Cause sweet Jesus, was that not a great ending to experience? Sorry, I'm not offline. I'm just switching game. Okay, I've updated the stream tag. I'm just gonna play some DVD to try and forget everything that just happened to me. But yes, I do want to reiterate, great game. I really did enjoy it. I just am mad about the ending. With that said, it wasn't a total, like, oh, I decided I'm just gonna play, just play Kate today because it's my birthday. I should be allowed to do what I want. It's a really thinky ending, though. Like, I don't want to dismiss the after every character died sort of thing. What happened? I'm a bit curious if you ever played Dying Light before. I played a little bit with a friend. They were already partway through a playthrough, and I didn't finish the playthrough with them. But I have always meant to go back. I actually really conceptually love the game. I love the parkour system and everything else with it. I just, haven't actually done the story properly. At one point or another, I was planning on playing it with a friend, but something I've been finding recently is that I've got quite a few friends who, used to be around to play games a lot, but just never are nowadays. So I think I'm gonna write off that plan. I still would like to do Dying Light sometime, but yeah. Probably not with that particular person. My brain, I think for the rest of this stream, my brain's going to be on some of the thinkier parts of the game, though. Directive 8020, I mean. Like, the clone thing, I'm still not sure necessarily how I feel about it. Because it wasn't really directly... Like, it's not something I necessarily thought was possible in this universe. It got teased indirectly. Like, we're asking ourselves why Sims found different fluid types. But we didn't know. Oh, springy. Happy birthday to me. I am so unlucky. I probably should have seen if I could get haze. I wouldn't say here about you, Michi. I should have hopped in the doorway. I was sort of fucked anyway. I didn't really have anywhere good to run. So that was kind of more of a last ditch effort thing. No, Michonne, because basement's here and he's gonna get two. Now we could be in trouble here. To me, Dying Light is such an amazing story game, and you go back and finish the story badly, but I've just been unable to play it due to some issues with the game file stuff. Oh, look, I totally get that. I've had a few things I've had to start and stop for streams and stuff. Probably one of the more famous ones is DK Bonanza. I wasn't able to finish that for multiple reasons. But it's an amazing game. I would totally recommend. Is this seriously how my first match goes? Why was she even here? She should have been long fucking gone. Imagine if I went a second when she did that. Is he fucking serious? How about you simmer down, you camping, tunneling You literally do not need to do this. I'm aware that I'm possibly a little bit angry about the about the game that we just played. And that is possibly coming out in my match here, but I still think I am entitled to a little bit of a complaint that he just immediately decided that he was going to chase me again. Well, good thing this medkit's going to be fucking useless. Best part is that he's probably going to use barbecue and chili. Like, I actually can't even risk it. Well, if he does have barbecue and chili, he's gonna know. Door 7. Gonna come out here. Kill me. Oh, I've got... Well, I've got self-preservation. I am a bit of an idiot, clearly. Oh, well, at least I am a slightly safe idiot. Yeah, look, Dying Light just has really good mechanics. It's mechanically a very, very well-made game. And so, like, I think the story on top is fairly good, which just adds to it as well, but yeah. It's a mix of amazing factors. What do you reckon? Does he finish the heal, or does he interrupt? kind of fucking guy that's gonna be like, GG well played. He's gonna come into my chat, he's gonna act like such a nice guy, or, oh, GG well played, such a good match. Sorry, you've got fucking burnt toast bubbles today, apparently. Asshole. It does have some amazing features and story aspects to it. Amazing. Personally, prefer the story of Dying Light 2 since there are many more choices that can make an impact. Makes your decisions have a bigger impact on the yeah. Yeah, and then you've also got the Beast one that came out fairly recently as well. I don't know. I know Dying Light. I'm pretty sure Dying Light 2 focuses on a different character. I could be wrong on that one. Don't hold me to that one. I'm fairly certain the other two focus on Crane. And that one was meant to be the outlier. I was going to run the Masquerade medkits today because they're blue and I felt like doing it. But if I'm just going to get fucking shitty situations like that, I don't see the point. Brutal first game. Oh, look. It's my birthday. Theoretically, I could do whatever the fuck I want. If I want to do luck offerings, maybe I just do luck stuff. Let myself jump off hook if I fucking need to. Dying Light 2 with a different character in the future. I think about 10 years later, it was quite a different setting with more as everyone was infected compared to people trying not to get infected. Yeah, look, I definitely need to go through and actually like play them. It's more the fact that I initially planned on playing them with somebody, and then, you know, when you plan on doing that and then you just hold off playing because you're waiting to play with that person. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Joyful times. Yeah. Fuck it. I will run the medkit that I said I was going to run. It's not like I'm short on them. I don't know if this is the build I want to run today, but yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm already not in a very happy place today. Coming out of a terrible ending to that other game. Well, I didn't even do that badly on, like, I don't think I've done that badly on any of the other Dark Pictures games that I have played. I was almost perfect with House of Ashes, if I remember correctly. There's one character who died in a way that was a little bit up in the air, but like everyone else I'm pretty sure I kept alive. Man and Medan, I pretty much kept everyone alive till the end, but then I kind of fucked up just one QTE, which got one person done. Oh no, it wasn't a QTE, it was something else. Oh. I wonder if she has lethal pursuer. The second I heard the lullaby, I was like, I probably should just make my movement a little bit erratic. About to say, I'm pretty sure someone will go for the save. God, there's irony here. If you know, you know. Yeah, I think she got Tinkerers, because I didn't hear her getting close. It's funny. God, I literally called it. Called it to a T. Again, if you know, you know. Maybe today it's a bad night for DVD. Got tunneled out the first game. Now this shit. Riley, you don't seem to be getting the joke, so let me spell it out for you. When I got tunneled out by you, I was pretty confident that you were then going to play through that entire game, were then going to see there was a streamer in your game, come to my chat, and then tell me GG, well played, as though it was a really, really fun game for both of us. Literally said exactly that. So yes, I apologize. I'm not exactly. Hey, look, you came to a streamer's chat asking for their opinion. I'll admit I'm not in the greatest mood today, but even regardless, that was a pretty blatant target. And then, you know, you come in and say good games as though I even really got to play a game, which I didn't. So. Look, hey, fair play, you won, I'm assuming. Obviously I wasn't there for it. You made sure of that. I didn't. I came to your chat to say GG's, but you're a salty little bitch. I mean, look, maybe you didn't intentionally tunnel me, but that is exactly what ended up happening. Because I came out of the basement, you followed me as opposed to the other two people, and then I came off hook. You abandoned chase with somebody else to then start searching on each gen to try and figure out which one I was at. Again, maybe it wasn't intentional, but it happened. So yeah. I love that they're twinning. But no. I think the most interesting part about that all, though, forget the game, because, you know, obviously, that basically didn't happen to me. But what is interesting is that you came into my chat, you said your whole GG well played thing. But you then got on my case about me not saying it back. Didn't even really wait that long either. You just, you know. I don't know. All the best. Good luck with your matches. But, you haven't made a good impression. So. Comes down to a bit of an empathy too. You know. Okie dokie. Let us see what we can do. Oh, let me guess. Yep. Okay. I'm betting we're gonna get a hatchet in a second. She's trying, CJ. Sick. Alright. Can't fault him for anything there. I'm not above taking chances. I know how that match before went. But in that situation, the only one I can be annoyed at is Feng doing a very, very odd play there. But I digress. Honestly, not a great build I'm running right now. Well, not my favorite build. Yeah, I was running something for a certain purpose, but I think it's kind of been wasted. Lonely road, take me home to a place we went wrong. Said you're gone now, still a ghost town. I'm still here, all alone. Unlucky on my part. Fuck. Double lucky. was kind of preparing for the eventuality that he would come around the loop. Yeah. Shock. I wonder why people don't GG well played you. Okay. I'm thinking I need to just stick the side generators, I think. Not out of me wanting to throw the game or anything, or be the lone survivor, but statistically I am the closest to death, so I need to play it smart. Especially because this guy clearly does not like me very much. Object. Well, figures. I'll be honest, I think he suspected I was going to be here, but... Okay, so we're not getting gens done because we are going for dumb saves. Noted. Did she try and jump on the generator? Maybe he's giving me a break. Okay. Fair play to him. Oh, that pallet's still up. Photo's down. Oh shit. That's actually really unfortunate. Are there 5 people above 100 ping? That is an excellent question I have no idea the answer to. I don't know. I guess the server... maybe it was a server for a different country. They needed to fill it. And then the people that were in it that made sense left. And then they filled it with the wrong people. I don't know. It's just a theory. Yeah, Riley's probably just as pissy about what happened before, but hey. Because, yeah, it's not that I'm pissed at Riley for the fact that I lost the other match. It was the way that I kind of just got targeted out without really getting given a chance, even though he didn't need to do it. I think something I think all killers should consider is if you are winning a match very convincingly, don't target someone out, for the love of God. There's the play while you wait thing going still. Is that a thing? I can. I don't need to, but I can. Oh yeah, I'm debating whether or not I'd play some killer. Fortunately, 50CE in Singapore. Yeah, look, I don't know. Sometimes it's not worth questioning. Overall, I thought everyone played fairly well in that. Oh, yeah, I do think there was a little bit too much, I don't know. I don't know if the Jill Fangs were chasing flashlight saves, but beyond that, I think everyone was fairly decent. To be honest, my solo matches are not going overly swimmingly right now. We may need to come up with an alternative strategy. I see Dwight's in Halloween. Yes, so I'm gonna join him. But yeah. No idea if Riley's gonna join us for this one, but on the off chance he does, I had significantly more fun in that match. So for that one, GG, well played. Yeah, so far not been a great start to the DBD portion of this stream. That's been 3 solo matches that have gone. If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, just let it be. GG's again. Riley, look, we got off on a bad start, but I had significantly more fun that match. You are genuinely a decent Springtrap, so GG, well played. I don't want to conflate things the wrong way. I didn't have a great time in that first match because it did feel very targeted, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily accusing you of targeting me out. So, you know, I apologize if it felt very accusatory. And look, I wish you all the best, mate. I don't know. Thanks, you do. I was about to say, there is an excellent chance you've just left and, and not even listening to any of this rambling, but, you know, and I wouldn't blame you either. But yeah, it's not fun getting taken out of a match early. Not to mention the awful Directive 80-20 playthrough I just played. Ugh. Long story there. But seeing how you played there, I know I've kind of been a target. Da-dum-da-dum. Okay. Can I have a heal, please? Thank you very much. It's weird. I know there's a lot of people who hate going against Sadako. I love playing against Sadako. She might be one of my favorite killers of all time to play. Play against, I mean. I don't know. I enjoy stealth killers. I enjoy having to sort of be constantly wary of your surroundings, and then therefore having the benefit of, if you loop well, then you know, you're rewarded for it. Okay, I'm just gonna... It's a weird strategy, and it's risky, because if she catches on, I'm sort of fucked, but generally what I like to do is I like to just turn off TVs as I go. To whichever one I need to deliver to. It's risky because if she spawns at the final TV, then I can't place it. So obviously I'm sort of fucked there. But if it works, I get to clear out a lot of her teleport potential. I just realized how many items on my costume that are just clipping. Nicely done. Cleared out an entire side of the map to not get... I mean... Aw, she zeroed this gen. Got really confused whether or not she had the global teleport sound. Gonna be a hit. Use this to leave the basement. I didn't know where she was coming from. I think she was up here. Really taking a gamble here. She doesn't have nurses. Because if she does, I am categorically fucked. Well, we threw the pallet. Nope. I have a sneaky suspicion we will not be winning this match either. I think I have just stopped a force slug from happening, but I do not believe that it's going to be a much better result than that. I was gonna say, really? Is she playing for... Does she think she got condemns going? Because she sorta does. Sorta, kinda, maybe, sorta, not. I don't know. Shady is kind of in a really bad spot in more ways than one. Why? Oh, did they go for a flashlight save? I feel like today that's been a recurring theme, is people going for flashlights they shouldn't go for. Oh, you sweet idiot. What have you been doing? Fucking Muppet. Do not teleport here, please. She's trying to build up condemned. I need to have a tape, so I'm not building it myself. In fact, I'm kind of headed that way anyway, so I'm just gonna clear out some TVs. Return how Directive 8020. Oh, great game. Not a great ending for me. Let's just say things didn't go so well. I will be uploading the whole thing to YouTube. So I've got a VODs channel that I will upload the whole stream VOD to. That will include this Dead by Daylight sesh. And then I have a my main channel, and I'll upload. I don't know if I'll upload it all as like one playthrough cut with all the breaks and stuff cut, or whether I'll upload it with like the different segment episode bits that they split it into. Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting game. It was a fun game, but it was frustrating when I got the results that I did. Is it one of those games to get a bad ending? Oh, look, because it's multiple choice and everything, your ending is based on how you play. I did not do well. No way he just ran into me. So she knows that I'm going for the basement right now. Fuck's sake. I'm really trying today, but... Lord, these people are testing my patience and my willpower. Me. Pick me, please. My teammate has a hook state, I do not. About 50-50 as to which TV she just teleported to. Well, that's not worked out at all. I don't know, like, I made some good decisions, and I was actually really, really proud of myself, like, midway through the game, when some of those decisions paid off, but I did not get the desirable ending that I was hoping for. And part of it was that because this isn't spoilers at all. Basically, what happened in my playthrough was that one of the big death points in my playthrough was when I got a prompt to vault something with with the A button, And then as I went to do that, it gave me this very quick QTE action. That was a different button. So I pressed A, as I'd been instructed to. And then... I'm hoping Fang can go for that. I mean, I replayed Until Dawn Remake and failed half the QTEs, and then characters died. Yeah, look, but it wasn't the reason why that pissed me off so much was it wasn't that I'd missed a QTE, I had, but I'd missed a QTE because it gave me a different instruction which I followed. Good God. You ever needed a showcase of why self-preservation is such a good perk? Bada boom. Is he seriously hovering for a flashlight? All this fucking work I put in. Sorry, I have been yapping, but good God, have I been like putting in damn work to try and keep this team alive, and they yeah. Until Dawn's something I want to revisit. I literally haven't watched a playthrough of it in probably almost a decade now, and that is simply because I want to experience it for myself. What a frustrating set of matches these have been. But yeah, no, sorry. And it wasn't just the QT event that there was other QT events that I missed, and you know what, those characters died, and that was annoying. But the reason why this one pissed me off so much is it wasn't even just one character that died. I lost 3 characters because the game gave me a prompt and then gave me a QTE separately. Because that character died, and then 2 other characters got stuck because that character died, which meant that they died as well. It just, oh my lord. Anyway, Directive 8020, great game. I had a fucking horrid ending. It's probably going to be funny in post watching me flip my lid over it. But seems poorly. Not really. It was like a 1 in a million. Like, it wasn't like a bug thing. It was 1 in a million, 2 things technically happening in short succession that shouldn't normally happen in short succession. It's hard to explain without really telling you what happened. But oh my lord, it. I don't know. I enjoyed it, and I'd like to do more games like that. Now that I've figured out the whole sleep thing, something that's hopefully going to become. I should probably just play this. I left anyway. Now that I've figured out all the sleep apnea stuff, I should hopefully have more energy if I keep using the CPAP machine, and then eventually I'm actually going to be able to do more streaming stuff with you all. And I'd like to do more story-based stuff and more solo content and longer streams and stuff, but obviously previously I haven't been able to sustain for that. Sorry, again, I just want to point out, I died, I got 28k. That's an amazing survivor match. Lego Batman game seems cool. Don't start me on this. don't get me to get that game, because it is $100 and something, and I literally sat there going, how much do I really want this? And I don't have an answer yet. I don't think I'm as attached enough to those games to really need it. Yeah. But it's tempting. It is very tempting. I refuse to spend $110 on a Batman game, but it looks neat. Look, it depends on what content's there. If it's got the content to justify the price tag, then sure. I just have my doubts about it. Sort of feels like one of those games that has seen that other games are putting such a big price tag on things and has just whacked on that number. But I'm not going to judge too much. I know that everything is becoming more expensive, so therefore, even if games don't seem like they should be more expensive due to whatever else is going on, they become expensive because the employees need to be paid enough to have a living wage, sort of thing. So it all trickles back. I get why people are pissed that gaming costs more nowadays, but I also think that it needs to be put in perspective. 13 to 15 hours playtime, but hey, if it's good gameplay, yeah, I suppose that's a good point. Like, I probably spent a little bit on this Dark Pictures anthology game, but well, part of it was that it was a bit of a birthday gift to me. But I could see myself replaying it. So at some point, I think I need a little break from it first. Because that ending was infuriating. My ending, not the ending of the game as a whole. They handled the all death route fairly well, in my opinion. It's just infuriating the fact that the characters I was playing as were, not successful. At least for the most part. You got on Directive yet? No. That has been the one that has gotten away, which honestly there's many of those for me, but it started with the ear infection, and then I got sick, and then there's all the sleep stuff that's going on, and so and school holidays as well. There just hasn't been a really good time to play Requiem yet. I'm thinking hopefully once uni sort of wraps up for the semester a little bit. It's not going to be a completely free schedule, because usually that means that I end up doing a lot of OSH stuff, and I also have a teaching placement later in the year. I have it confirmed. I know which school I'm going to. It's actually a fairly close one too. I won't dox myself or anything else by saying which school it is on here, but yeah, it's I probably will have to do some preparation for that, I'm imagining. I'm gonna say no Lethal Pursuer. I feel like we would have gotten a visit from him if it was Lethal Pursuer. Probably also not Scratch Mirror either, or else he would have spotted us. I know, I'm a bit annoyed because again, the sleep thing has it, and my doc has literally said I'm going to be a different person once I've got the sleep stuff sorted out. Oh, Jake, I hope you fucking drop your toast on Butterside tomorrow. AV2 still available? No. It ended last week. Oh, no, this week actually. I think it ended sometime this week. But no, I had so many aspirations for doing more stuff this year. So far, not been viable, and it makes sense when you look at the sleep stuff, because I've been operating with very limited functional sleep, which is just it derails everything. So I got to Invincible Versus, I got to Directive 8020, but there are a few games this year I had so many plans for. Requiem was one of them. I was so excited for Screamer, and Screamer I still haven't even had a chance to open yet. There was a Carmageddon game that came out that I was really down for. I was. This is more a remnant from last year, but I was really wanting to actually give Kirby Air Riders a bit of time. That one has been due to some other problems too. The Switch 2 has its own quirks. I advocate for a good old Mario Kart stream. I'll admit, even Mario Kart's not been doable, but that when it came to Switch games, there's been a different problem. Basically, I've had a problem, and well, I've had a few problems, but the Switch overheats a shit ton. The Switch 2, when it's in dock mode, and I don't know if it's been affecting performance, but I've noticed that when it's heating up, it has some performance issues, where it's just not handling things all that well. And it's funny because I could play in like handheld mode for hours and be fine. So it's something to do with being in the dock. I recently, in fact, when I say recently, I mean like this week I bought it. I found it's basically a dock holder by Powerwave that has like a built-in fans. So honestly, if Dead by Daylight goes to shit, maybe we can test drive that. See about doing some Mario Kart, see if we can get it working, and see if the fan thing actually helps. Miss Vicky, thank you for the birthday wishes. Nice to see you again, Soy. Joy. Well, that's going to end badly for us. I'll finish my gen at least. Oh, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him. Not nowhere to hide. Yeah. The original version of today's birthday stream was not actually going to be Directive 8020. I was thinking of doing multiplayer games. I was going to start with Siege. I was possibly going to do some Fortnite, some Mario Kart, and Dead by Daylight, obviously, to wrap things up. So I apologize if people would have preferred that route. I'm going to just move because I have a feeling that he's coming towards us. Oh yeah. By the way, if you sorry, I did buy myself a little birthday gift. If you are thinking about Mario Kart, Ollie, I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you the back afterwards. But I had a little voucher from EB Games, so I was like, you know what, I'll take advantage of that. Get myself an oversized fit Yoshi Kart P. Ooh, my fucking god, in here. Too busy talking to chat. show you now, but I actually am going to have to be able to struggle. Maybe have some good t-shirts. I'm sort of digging their oversized shirts nowadays. Like, I'm a big guy, probably bigger than I should be in terms of... But even without being a little bit chubby, I have massive shoulder span and stuff, and I don't like being in tight-fitting stuff, so the loose fits are for a win for me. Could this fucking guy... If he follows me, I'm fucked. Yeah, the only problem with the oversized fits is they just literally do not have enough of them. There is a very narrow range. I'm thinking I might order another one, which is the TMNT one. Yeah, I could have told you for free that was about to happen. Oh god, we have 2 gens down this way. It's a 3 gen. I think Jake's on the other side of the map trying to figure out what gens we need to do. Not realizing that we have 3 over here. So there's 1 in that corner, and then 1 over by the statue. Can't recall which location, but I went to an EB earlier. A single sale must be an alternate reality. That sounds like an alternate reality. Hello, my friend. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Dude, we need to get this done! I don't think he realizes how fucked we are right now. Swear to God, they lead him here, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't think either of them have realized that it's a 3 gen. So it's currently just me trying to push, like, and it doesn't matter which side I try and prod. It'll be me trying to push different generators, and these guys probably wandering around like, where's the 3 generators? Committed. I'm committed! So committed that you should put me in an asylum. I'm just gonna run him into the corner. Okay, to be fair, did not see that turn in there, but I've achieved my goal. I'm away from both doors. Theoretically, they can escape and we'll have 2 men out. You're fucking welcome! God knows they weren't doing the generators on their own. yeah. I gotta give them credit where credit's due. They're decent teammates. I just... Fuck, no. She's going for... Okay, she's got door. Thoya's following her, so... Oh well. She didn't... Realistically, she didn't have to save, so... I'm kind of glad she got out anyway. I think it would have been dumb to heal at the hook though, so I'm glad we didn't do that. Yeah. Possibly a newer Myers, because he doesn't really have a lot of perk variety, I don't think. God. Would have loved to have seen these two crack that generator on their own though. Just saying. But yeah, no, here's... I got the... I got the Yoshi shirt. I hope you can see it. Yoshi cart. And while I was talking about it as well, so... Am I going to be able to lift this up without wrecking everything? Hopefully. So yeah, this is my Switch right now. My Switch has got a dock to it. the dock has a dock. And I can turn it on, and it's got light, and then it's got like a different fan settings. And I can also change the light if I want. So realistically, at some point, I want to do like a proper test stream where like we just stream with the Switch, we see how far we go, see if that fixes our problems. But I am quite gassed about that, because the problem is that Nintendo are very finicky about using off-brand stuff. And I've heard stories that people have tried to use, like, second-hand docks. They're like, not second-hand, that's not the right word. Not, like, mainline Switch docks. They've been trying to use, like, off-brand ones. And apparently they've been a little bit not great with that. Like, the software is locking people out. Third party, that's the word I was looking for. So I think this is a better alternative, because it's not a dock, it's a dock for the dock. Which sounds like an insane way of putting it. But it honestly has some other benefits too, because it's a lot, because it's a lot flatter, it's a lot more stable as well, less chance of knocking that shit over. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's a win. Obviously we'll see when we actually play a Switch game. For any length of time on stream. But no, it was particularly noticeable because something that would happen is back in the earlier iterations of 2v8 that didn't have the play till you wait thing, I would get the Switch going so that I could play it in between matches. The problem was that... Oh god. Right. Cool. Well, this is a match we've loaded into. The problem was that the Switch in between matches, if I'd already had it kind of connected and working, it would overheat, and then I'd get into my next thing, and then suddenly it's burning up and whatnot. Okay, I think we gotta join in.
Something's not right.
P7. I think I have all the bloody stuff. I do. Oh shit, I just had those Laras. They're actually not bad. Might have just been bad though. Oh look. We'll give it a whirl. I don't actually really know what I'm running right now, but I don't think I really have much time to change it, so we will run that instead. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a team outfit. One memory that always sticks with me, and it wasn't even on stream. I'm really pissed I didn't record it, but it was a moment that just happened when I was playing offline Dead by Daylight. It was an early iteration of 2v8, and I queued in this lobby where there was all like everyone just played Bill. We all collectively agreed on the same outfit for Bill too. I think there was one guy who ran like a different piece on Bill, but like generally the entire lobby, I think we're all sweater Bill.
What is this place?
It was awesome. It was a great time. Might have just been default Bill. I don't think it was overly fancy or anything. I'm pretty sure the guy that played a bit different was in anniversary Bill outfit, so probably not too early on. I did hear a bottle smash, so I'm gonna assume that. I'm gonna assume exactly that is happening right now. Fuck. I reckon that haste just gave him that teeny weeny bit more reach. He thinks I'm around there. Oh, what a beautiful idiot. What an absolute buffoon. What a complete donkey. What a complete muppet. He doesn't have that on for the aura reading. I'm just gonna run this way. Like, I'm gonna die because there's no pallet here, but actually there is.
Hey, whoa! Back off!
I am in a pallet. You fucking bitch. She knows she's gonna save me right there.
Need some help.
It's alright. I love you anyway, Lara. Lara Camara. Whoa, that hook jump. Holy shit. No, we will not be doing that. I love that she was clicking behind me like, oh, let's heal. No! Fuck no. That's not gonna happen. We get through like maybe 2% of the heal if we're lucky. Besides, I got the good. I also forgot I was running Bounds Landing, so I wasted some of my other good. What a beautiful world we live in. Broken perks to feed the masses. Can get a good item. Not exactly what I would have called it, but... You can have that if you want. You want? Go over it. You clearly have the same thought as me. The difference is that I was already in the basement. Yeah, I know the other generator has progress, but I'm going to veto that and say this is probably more important. They haven't finished that one up on the saloon, have they? Wait, maybe? I don't know. I haven't been paying enough attention. Clearly. They finished either the saloon gen or the generator I started on, which it'd probably take the 0 if that hadn't been finished. It's just important that we leave one gen up this way and one gen down this way. And as it happens, I am the perfect person to be working on this generator because I got Bounds Landing. Nowhere to hide, huh? Oh, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh! Good thing comes to those who are nice to you, their teammates.
Bloody hell!
He went up there thinking he had done something with it. Is he trying to hold a 3-gen? Kinda feels like he's trying to hold a 3-gen. If that's the case, then the priority is breaking the 3-gen. I like splitting the map is ideally the number 1 priority, but number 2 is 100% trying to break the 3-gen. I think he's trying to juggle too much, and it's sort of blowing up in his face a little bit. Granted, I think Sir Trollos might have had it on the head from the start that this is actually a decent team. I'll say I'm in real trouble if he decides to hook basement. Oh. Well, I was gonna say, why don't we just do the generator next to her, but. Well, he didn't know anyone was up here. And he still fucking doesn't. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Where'd they go? Hey, where do survivors go? I'm not gonna click at him. I thought about doing it to get his attention, but I think he would have interpreted that as to be BMing, and I'm trying not to do that. Tamalam, for a match that I thought was gonna go, well, I didn't know how this was gonna go. But for a match I probably didn't have too many high expectations of. The fact that I'm going to escape with a purple flashlight, possibly, is beautiful. I'm loving it. Would you like a rub of love? I can give you a rub of love. Fuck, no, I'm not getting that one in time. Thinking. Split.
No.
Oh, we fucking missed. Okay, that might have seemed dumb.
Not like this.
There is a strategy to this. I wanted to veer out of the exit gate because I knew I was going to get hit. I didn't want to force anyone out the exit gate. Because if I went too close to the exit gate, anyone that was next to me would be forced out. Whereas this puts everyone available to go for the save if they want. Okay. Bubble pit. Well, they're definitely swift. I've never seen so much self-care in my life. Good God. To be fair, I kind of played the exact same thing, but I did Strength and Shadows. But yeah. Very, very similar, like, mindset. Especially these two, who have deja vu as well. Oh, that was fun.
Got to find Sam.
Goes to show you can do a lot with competent teammates, even if you're not on comms. Spev, where are y'all? I wish to... What about you, Spev? What time is it? About 11 o'clock. I am half wondering how long we will go for with this. Because as fun as it's been, I was sort of hoping that I was going to have some friends jump on tonight for DBD. But that has not manifested. So maybe I do one and I'll just call it.
Spooky.
Fair play to them. I think there's something about members of the DVD community where they come back from a birthday party completely fucked up and their first thought is, I need to do my dailies. Might have some alcohol after this stream, to be honest. Well, it's not a trickster. Oh. I've never actually seen the body fall. I've heard the noise effect. Never was 100% sure where it was coming from. I can't help but be a little suspicious of the lack of gen progress. Okay, I might have panicked a little bit. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that I think a couple of players are throwing. Dude, really? I'm fairly certain that 11's hiding in a locker somewhere. He knew I was over here somewhere. It's funny because theoretically this should not be a easy win for the Trapper, but I do think we are playing in a certain kind of lobby, and ironically, if I was to pick a teammate that's currently my favorite so far, that honor will go to the person who admitted to being drunk at the very start. 11 started the match hiding, and Leon didn't get on a gen straight away. I don't know whether or not he had like a totem or chest challenge, and that's why he was running around like a headless chook, but I don't think he touched anything. I don't know, sessions like these that make me ask myself why I do play Dead by Daylight so regularly. God. Never kicked the gem. It's honestly a terrible gen to get done, but I kind of want something done. I'm already 2 hooks in this match. I was going to leave around and do a generator, but those guys seem to want to work on their gen. I was like halfway. Trying really hard not to be sarcastic today, but I am getting teammates that seem to make the same mistakes as Detective Clouseau. I was unaware of that. I mean, we can. You're crazy. You wanted to heal next to the generator? I think she's actually listening. Paying much attention to her surroundings at all. On any other day, that would have been awesome. It's a gen kick. He kicked that generator and put unforeseen on it. I just didn't realize. I'm assuming that's what he wanted. Ah. I think it's a bit of birthday sympathy, to be honest. Maybe. Either birthday sympathy or pity or he's toying with me, which is also entirely possible. Realistically, when I juked them there, I should have gone to the other gate and gone and opened it. To crawl into the train tunnel. Thank you, kind trapper, for letting me have that one. God knows I needed something. I stand by this. For someone who claimed to be drunk, they were a surprisingly good teammate. So, they can have that. Wasn't really sure about 11. What's she even doing? At the start, she was definitely hiding in a locker or something, because we couldn't see her. And she wasn't doing anything on the HUD, so logic said she was in a locker somewhere. Anyway, I think, as much as I enjoy playing Dead by Daylight for you all, I think this has been a long stream. So I think I'm going to wrap it up. Especially, they haven't been the overly greatest matches ever. I think the Lara match was really fun, but beyond that, it's been a bit not great. So I think I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Sir Trollos. I see you're leaving as well, so hey, good timing, hey. I reckon I'm going to send you off to someone else as a raid, but, yeah, if you want more of me, obviously I've got the VOD channel, please go check that out. I hope to do another stream very soon. If not, next Saturday will be the usual. And yeah, if you missed Directive 8020, I will be uploading that to YouTube. I will let people know on my server when that is up. So yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for sticking around for either game, whichever you guys were here for. And please stick around and be awesome with the raid. I also know Dead by Daylight is currently streaming. I have no idea how long that thing is lasting, because I think it's meant to be a massive teaser for whoever the next killer is, and at this point I've just lost interest. I'll be interested once they reveal it, but I could not give a shit sitting there waiting for hours to figure out what the teasers mean. Who shall we send you to? Let's go Esky. Anyway, be awesome for the raid, and I will see everyone in a future stream. We'll play some other fun games. And if you guys have got different games you want me to play, say something at the server, for the love of God. Otherwise, bye-bye.